push-ups. Welcome to SWAT Day 10. We have some tired kids in the back.
I'm not tired.
Oh, Eva's not tired. We are leaving Zion National Park. You can see it out Justin's window. And we are headed to the Moab area, and we'll drive through Canyonlands today and Goblin Valley.
Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully. It'll just be like an extended trip. It's probably a 5 or 6 hour drive if we add all that stuff in. You always get instructions on how to use the pit toilets in the national parks.
Capitol Reef ended up being a little bit of a bummer of a stop because there had been some road washouts, so there was a lot of construction going on. Since we were pulling our trailer, we had a hard time accessing the few parts of the park that were open to us, including even the visitor center. It was difficult to stop by.
Right there.
This is a picture of some petroglyphs that were on some of the rock facings.
Johnson Mesa was shaped as the previously much larger Fremont River was cutting down through rocks of the Moenkopi Formation. As we get closer, you'll see it's almost completely covered in black. White dome up ahead is formed in the Navajo sandstone.
You'll sometimes hear this guy's voice in the background, which is the narrator from our Guide Along app. We actually really like this app, and it's a paid app that has been great for all of our national park trips. After Capitol Reef, we then stopped in at Goblin Valley State Park.
Goblin Valley is a state park in Utah, but it's very popular, and we drove quite a bit off path to get there. And the main feature are these short hoodoo formations, which they call goblins, which were really fun to climb on until I realized we weren't really supposed to climb on them. But it was a very short visit, and the kids loved it. What happens when your trail mix melts into one giant blob. You eat it like a big candy bar. Okay, so what's your Zion highlight?
My favorite part of Zion was probably the first hike we did that one day when we first got there, and we went off the trail to go.
Canyon Overlook?
Yeah, that, to go look off the cliff.
Eva's highlight was the Narrows.
Justin, what was your Zion highlight?
I think it was the Narrows, just like Eva, because I like hanging out with friends, and I like to see one of my best friends hanging out with Eva the entire time as she ordered him around.
Hi. Okay, I think my highlight of Zion was just to camp in that campground and be surrounded by those beautiful mountains. It's a lovely campground. It's always lovely. That's it. I loved all of Zion, and I love camping.
We then finally arrived at our RV park in Moab and unloaded, and then decided to go to dinner at a Mexican restaurant in town.
After dinner, we realized we were pretty close to the park. This is Arches. And so we went in, no entry fee after 4 p.m., and drove up through the park, listened to our audio guide, and enjoyed the sunset and a thunderstorm coming from the other direction. It was wild and beautiful, and the pictures do not even slightly do it justice. Drove to Arches. It's like 8:30, 8:45 at night.